Good afternoon. I have spent the last couple of hours working on getting some bricks and decorated bricks into inventory, and I just uploaded 514 of them for $34. So that's what I was working on this morning, and then I'm going to make you dizzy. I'm going to twirl you around here. I spent a few minutes sorting out these plates so that I could work on these next. I do have a couple of days off due to some holidays coming up, so I'm going to be focusing on inventory for a couple of days. At least that's my plan. We'll see how it goes. I always make that plan. It doesn't always happen. But I have a whole bunch to get into inventory already, and it's pretty exciting to be able to get back in the groove and finally be getting parts back into inventory. Our sales are a little bit better so far this month. Of course, it's only the 5th, I realize that, but it's better than how October and the previous 2 months have been. So we're pretty excited to have some bigger orders coming in. So I really do want to get focused and get some more of these parts in and hopefully bring some more people into our store. Good morning, or almost afternoon. I have spent the morning working on my vlog video for October, so I'm hoping to get that uploaded here in a few minutes. I did spend a little time yesterday getting these plates all sorted out. I went through them and cleaned up a few of them. That's why they're sitting crooked, is because I washed those. They're drying out. And I'm going to be uploading these. I've pulled the bad ones from these and put them into my filler box. This is just the ones from the 20-pound box, and that's getting pretty full. I also have the other ones somewhat sorted by size, and then the smaller pieces are in there. And back there is the non-Lego parts that were in that 20-pound box. There was actually quite a few. It's going to be interesting to see how this comes out, because so far there hasn't been any unique parts, but then again, I am just working on the bricks and plates right now. But that's what I plan on doing this afternoon. I'm going to be going in the house here in probably about a half hour or so to have lunch, and then I'm going to try to work on these this afternoon. Good morning. It is a cold, snowy morning. It's about 6 a.m. and 23 degrees, or if you go by the one that we have in the house, 12 degrees, somewhere between there. So it's cold. And it's snowing a lot, which I don't think was in the forecast. I worked on getting plates into inventory yesterday. I did one small upload, and I'm working on the rest of these this morning. I have them sorted out by size, so it shouldn't take me too long to get these in. I think what takes the longest is looking at each piece to make sure that it's good enough to get into the store. So it does take a little bit longer. But I'm going to be working on these. I still have to do the end of the month financials, so I'll probably do those a little bit once I wake up. I'm still kind of sleepy. I don't work today or tomorrow. I have 2 days off, and my plan is just to focus on the Lego. It's about 10 a.m. I did get some parts into Brick Store, but then I decided to do another sort to get some parts sorted out. This is what I'm sorting from. I've already filled this, I think, 2 or 3 times, but this is all I have left to sort. But I'm sorting out tiles, wedge plates, brick modified, hinges, and anything Technic. I do have some other ones that my mom helped me sort out, which were the modified plates and the slopes and the inverted slopes. And I am coming across a few of those because she hasn't really done a sort where it's been anything more than bricks and plates and wheels. So I've been finding quite a few in there. I did get the round plates sorted out, but I decided to do this other sort because I have the time. I did have somebody ask me why I don't do like a massive inventory upload, why I just do 100 lots at a time. It's because I put everything away as I put it into Brick Store. And for me, I do this, a couple hours here and there every day throughout the week. And it's just easier for me to just upload those so that those parts are in my inventory. So if you were questioning why, oh, she's only putting 100 lots in, that would be why. Just because of the way I do it and because of my time constraints. And I just want to get this stuff into inventory as soon as I can so that I can sell it. Because if it's sitting in Brick Store for a month waiting for me to have 1,000 lots to upload, I'm not selling those parts. So, and it really doesn't take much time to upload them. They're already in the drawers where they need to be, so that's what I do. So if you wonder what I've been up to, I have been putting parts into inventory, but the other thing I've been doing is actually working on my town hall. And I was really, really excited because even though I was missing one or two parts from this, I was able to get the parts from my inventory or from my stash that I still haven't put into inventory. And my husband helped me go through the stash to get some 1x3 white plates to work on this. But then I got up here to these windows, and all these windows have glass. And for whatever reason, I did not order enough glass for these. And I even stole the ones I had from my green grocer set aside to try to fill them. And the only ones I got filled, I believe, are the ones that are kind of behind the bricks, because I was thinking, well, I'll just continue up, but even if I do, it's going to be really hard to get the window glass into these. So I'm pretty much stuck until I can order some more window glass for this and to replace what I needed for the green grocer. But I am really excited about how much I got done. I've gotten quite a bit of done of that just in this past week. Once I got stuck on this, I went and brought from the house that I started quite a while ago was my tree house. And all I had done earlier this week was just this tree part here. So I think since yesterday or the day before, I've managed to get 3 of the pods done. And I've also been working on inventory. This isn't the only thing I've been doing, but I'm really happy to finally be spending time putting bricks together instead of taking them apart and putting them into inventory. But I'm going to work on this throughout the day, off and on, in between working on inventory. I have modified bricks sorted out here, and I'm going to be working on those. Once I'm done with these, I have some tiles and modified tiles and round tiles to work on. So that's what I'm going to be doing for the rest of today. I'm not sure if I'm going to get a weekly video out this week. I don't have any ideas for videos. I'm just not really in the mood to put out a video, so we'll see. Maybe later today or tomorrow I'll feel a bit more inspired and at least put out a short video. We'll see. So I think I have a chaotic mess going on. Last Saturday, I decided I would do a massive sort. So I went ahead and sorted out 5 categories. These are 3 of them. There's bricks, slopes, and plates. And you can see that those are just about full. And I also sorted out modified plates and wheels and tires. And out of all of those, that was everything that didn't fit in those categories. But then I decided the other day, I was on a very boring work meeting. So I just turned around and I started sorting more. And I'm finding out that what I have left in this box is all little pieces. There's not a lot of big pieces left in there. So my bucket here is mainly just really small pieces. I figure I'm going to continue to sort these out until probably the brick bucket gets full, because that's almost full now. So once that's full, then I'll stop the sort. But I do still have some from that 20-pound eBay auction that I'm still working on. I have some of the parts sorted out, as you can see, and that's all that's left of that that's not sorted yet. So I'm going to be working on those, but it's been kind of fun to have this to work on during work meetings or if I need a 5-minute stress break because it's been a rough week. I have been doing some sorting and that really helps. I have just a few more little parts here to put in for tiles. I have the 1x2s and the 1x1s. And then I will move on to, sorry I keep flipping around. I will move on to these tiles here and get those in as well. And once those are done, just start working on all of this so I can work on all of this. Good morning or almost afternoon. I've been out in my shop most of the morning working on various things. You'll see here that I did a very massive sort. I sorted out this box 1 and I sorted out 5 categories. We got bricks, plates, slopes, wheels, and modified plates. And those 2 are the containers that do not fall into those 5 categories. So I'm going to have quite a bit to do once I get through the rest of this 20-pound box, which I'm still working on, but there isn't as much over here as there was. So I'm slowly making progress on that. Right now I am working on a little mini vlog that I recorded yesterday. We also have some orders that we're working on. There's one there and there's a big one sitting right there that I haven't started yet, so I'll need to work on that today as well. And last night I did spend a little bit of time working on my bookstore, so I got quite a bit done on that as well. So I've been spending a lot of time on Lego, just can't seem to make much progress other than sorting this week, but sorting is something that needed to be done and now it is. Good morning and happy Thanksgiving. I have been out in my shop for about 3.5 hours. I've been working on a lot of different things. I had a small order to get ready. I had a refund I had to do. I had a part that I was missing from an order I had to get ready to ship. And then we got a 1,000-part order and my husband's been pulling that on and off this morning and I've been double checking it and getting it bagged. In between all of that, I went through a couple of the sets that I've been collecting parts for that I plan on reselling. And unfortunately, 2 of the sets that I looked at, one of them was missing 2 bricks, brown bricks, bigger brown bricks that I don't have. And the other part was missing 1 stickered part. So neither of those is ready to sell. So I'm going to now work on taking pictures of the airplane set that I have. I'm going to actually try to sell that on eBay, which is new for me. I've sold a couple little parts here and there, but we haven't had a lot of success because I haven't really pushed the eBay side of it. But we thought that maybe this would be a good way to get started. So I'm going to be taking pictures, taking that apart, double checking to make sure I have all the parts. I have 1 part that's missing a sticker, but I'm still going to sell it, just because it's an older set and it'll be really hard to find it with the sticker. And my husband's going to be selling his Scooby-Doo sets. He has just about all of them, if not all of them. And we're going to sell those on eBay as well. So he's going to bring those out here. We're going to clean them up a little bit, take pictures, take them apart, count parts, and get those listed as well. I don't know if we're going to do that today though, because it's Thanksgiving. But we are at least starting the process of putting sets onto eBay. I'll let you know how it goes. Other than that, I think I'm going to start working on inventory for a little bit, and we're really not doing much for Thanksgiving. My mom's coming over and we're just doing a really small dinner, just a little bit of turkey, stuffing, veggies, salad, and dessert. Our focus is going to be playing games because that's what our family loves to do. Lots of card games. That is my day. I hope everybody is having a good Thanksgiving. Of course, by the time you see this, it'll be the beginning of December. I can't believe we're almost to the end of the year already. But I just wanted to give you an update on what I was working on, and hopefully I'll have a little bit more to show you here today, if not this weekend. Good afternoon. I just wanted to give you a quick update on what I've been working on. On Thursday, Thanksgiving Day, I had put one of our sets onto eBay and that sold yesterday. That was pretty exciting. Since that one sold, I went ahead and put two more into our eBay store. That took a little while because I needed to take pictures, take it apart, double check to make sure we had all the parts, and then get everything onto eBay. So I spent most of the day working on that. Today has been fairly busy as well. We've had 3 orders and my husband pulled those, and as I was processing those, a 4th one came in, which was fairly large. And so I've been working on that in between getting other stuff done. My plan for today is I need to do a Lego haul video and get that filmed, edited, and uploaded. And I really do hope to work on inventory a little bit because I haven't done that probably for almost a week now. So I really need to get back into that. My husband's been adding some new parts, which is great. It's keeping our inventory count up, which is nice. I also did a really quick overview of the month just to see how we were doing. And we're actually doing fairly well this month, much better than the last 3 months at least. And looking at the totals for the year, we're actually having a really good year because between February and June, we had a lot of sales, and that really bumped up our total for the year. And this will actually end up being our 2nd best year since we opened our store, which is incredible to me because we had those 3 really bad months and we still have another month to go. So things are looking up. We're keeping busy now that it's winter and we're kind of stuck indoors. We're getting a lot more done, and I'm really enjoying working again, which for a while I was kind of burnt out. So this has actually been kind of fun. So that's about it for right now. Hopefully I will have more of an update before the end of the month, but we'll see how it goes. Good evening. I got a box from Amazon and I'm excited about this box. And the reason I'm excited is because Papa Max, I believe, has gone out of business. I can't find their website anymore. And I read on Reddit that you can only get those via China, and I don't want to order from China. So I'm decided I was going to try something different. So I bought these little organizers off of eBay, and I have 25 of these. They are about 3.5 inches wide, 2 inches high, and about 5 inches long. Actually, I have that upside down. And you can stack them this way, but you can also stack them one on the other. And the reason I wanted to try these is I'm really hoping that these will fit next to my Papa Max storages. So I have 4 spaces so I could stack them 5 high on each of the sides. And that will give me more storage and help me to empty out some of my smaller storage boxes that are getting full. So I'm gonna see if these will fit. Fingers crossed that they do, and I'll let you know. Okay, so I'm terrible at math. There's only 20 of these, but they do fit perfectly next to the Papa Max, and I do have a little bit of room to add probably 2 more on each side. But for now, I'm just going to put 4 next to each of the Papa Max that I have. And they're just little drawers, but they do have dividers, so you can put in more parts and they'll be divided. They stack on each other, but they don't stick. But I can always glue them or do some tape or something so that they don't come apart. And they are a little tough to open, but that may just be because they're new. I'm going to give them a try. I'm not going to put common parts in these. These will most likely be parts that don't sell very often, so I don't have to worry about trying to open these little drawers and having them fall everywhere. But we'll give them a try, and I'll let you know what I think here in a couple of weeks after I've actually used them. Just a quick little November recap. I just wanted to show you that I did have a really good month compared to the previous 3, and I was very happy with how that turned out. We did end up with a profit of $448, so that's always good. And I did my income and expense sheet, and again, it all looks really good. I did spend a little bit more on expenses because I ordered some organizers, but everything else was about normal. I'm happy with the way things turned out for the month. I also was able to upload over 6,000 parts, and I know my husband did quite a few as well, so we're actually getting our inventory back up. December's starting out kind of slow because we've had a really good year overall. I'm not too concerned with it. I'm just going to focus on getting stuff into inventory and trying to get a few more sets into eBay. We did actually have a couple of eBay sales, and that's what this bottom portion is. I decided to go ahead and add some stuff for eBay, and you can see that we did sell $165 worth of stuff last month. But yeah, the fees on eBay are kind of high, a lot higher than I expected, but it was still nice to be able to get some parts out the door and still make a little bit of a profit.